Gaza Strip is a territory surrounding the city of Gaza, positioned between the Mediterranean Sea, Israel, and Egypt. The region has a long history of tension and has been at the heart of conflicts in the Middle East for the past half-century. Despite a continuous peace process constantly disrupted by hostilities, a final status agreement on Gaza has yet to be reached. The most recent 23-day military Operation Cast Lead over sea, land, and air in the Gaza Strip caused severe damage to infrastructure, including roads, government offices, NGO and UN facilities, schools, hospitals, and agricultural land. Moreover, the two-year-old blockade of the Gaza Strip continued after the end of the last armed conflict, with only limited quantities of medical humanitarian aid allowed to enter Gaza. The blockade is strangling the Gaza economy, hampering the reconstruction efforts of homes, medical facilities, and infrastructure, and denying the freedom of movement of people and goods. On January 30th, 2009, soon after the end of military operations, the President of the Republic of Slovenia, Dr. Danilo Türk, visited Ramallah and, based on talks with Palestinian authorities and with their support, initiated a humanitarian project for the rehabilitation of children who have been affected by the conflict in Gaza. In this regard, President Dr. Türk appointed the International Trust Fund for Demining and Mine Victims Assistance, the ITF, and the University Rehabilitation Institute of the Republic of Slovenia, URI Soča, to implement the project. The initiative immediately received the undivided support of ITF donors. Based on the assessment visits of the ITF URI Soča team, it was also established that while there are several physical rehabilitation centers and programs to address the needs of people with disabilities, the quality of services rendered was a problem, and the main providers of rehabilitation services still remain NGOs. The ITF URI Soča will continue to facilitate the rehabilitation of the most difficult cases outside Gaza. In conjunction with this, a multi-year project to support and enhance local capacities in the field of physical and psychosocial rehabilitation has also been developed. A multidisciplinary team approach to rehabilitation treatment will focus on strengthening coordination among existing medical institutions and organizations, directly supporting sectors of mental health, comprehensive rehabilitation, and psychosocial rehabilitation, with local capacity development and the provision of necessary materials. For many decades, ongoing hostilities have deprived children of a carefree childhood. In such circumstances, psychological damage can arise at any time. These psychological scars are the least visible and most difficult to address. The emotional wounds may be less visible than the physical destruction of homes and infrastructure, but it often takes far longer to recover from the emotional and psychological impact than to overcome a material loss. With all international and local initiatives to rebuild life in Gaza, we will invest all of our efforts to enable a dignified human livelihood for people with disabilities, thus empowering them to cope better and to reconcile. The future lies in the hands of our children. They have the right to be heard and protected. Help us paint the future of Gaza with brighter colors.